Leo here, VIP Boxing down at No Limits Gym in Liverpool. We're going to chat to young Mr. Lucas Dube. Lucas, how you doing, mate?
I'm all good, thank you. Thanks for coming here.
Keeping your tools sharp now because I presume all the hard work's been done.
Yeah, 100%. I decided to turn over like 8-9 months ago, and I would have made my debut back in December. Obviously, board wouldn't let me get my license, had to get my eyes fixed. But I've been good to go for 9 months. I've been in the gym for 9 months. Nothing's really stopped whatsoever. I'm excited to go. I'm good to go now.
I think we've got the date now. It's April the 27th.
April 27th.
It's a Sunday, mate.
Sunday.
A Sunday at the Grand Central Hall.
Yep.
And you've got Stephen Jackson.
Stephen Jackson, yeah.
Who's a great kid for your debut. Tricky little bugger.
Yeah, he can move a little bit. He can box a little bit when he chooses
in fact, you know, on his debut, I spoke to him just after he made his debut.
Yeah.
And he went down to London. He fought a 6-rounder against a kid called Sammy Cantwell.
He won that, didn't he?
He won it. He stopped him. I think he
did
stop him in the last round, I think it was. It was an amazing debut because I think Sammy should have been fighting for an area title, but the kid pulled out, so he stepped in at the last minute and upset the apple cart. But he's gone on the road since then.
Yep.
So we know he can turn it on when he has to. I think in his 58 losses, he's only been stopped 3 times.
Yep.
Very unusual. And most of those by much bigger guys. You know, when he stepped up in weight, he took a little bit of a gamble.
He's been all over the place, when you're on the road, you have to just take the type of fight.
Yeah.
You just have to take a fight as and when it comes.
Under 9 stone, and he's trouble for anyone.
Yep, definitely.
As soon as he goes over 9 stone, he get a little bit too big for him. But you're never too big for anyone, are you, mate?
Nah, man, I'm strong, I'm fit. I'm excited, I'm good to go. Like you said, all the hard work's been done, so just I'm looking to put on a show.
Yeah, well, in fact, I caught up with you. You were sparring Jake Harrison.
Yep.
You and Owen Campbell, wasn't it? Who's here today with you. And he put on a great performance.
Brilliant, against Jake Pollard.
Jake Pollard. And another one of those journeymen that we get. But that was just to get him a win, because he's got a big title coming up. We can't talk about it yet, it's not been confirmed. But hopefully, next few months, he'll be fighting for a major title.
Yeah, fingers crossed. He's a nice lad, Jake. So
he's a very talented lad as well. But back to you. When I spoke to you 10 months ago, you weren't thinking about going pro. You just won the ABAs. Was that 51 kilos?
51, yeah.
Number 1 in the country.
Number 1 in England. There'll be a new winner in... Oh, it's next weekend, but for now I am still number 1 in England.
Yeah, because the championship's about... But you were getting ready for the Tri-Nation.
Yep.
And you lost out on a split decision in the final to the Scottish lad. I can't remember his name. Ahmed something.
I don't really remember. He was good, he was tricky, well experienced.
Yeah.
It is what it is. 3 rounds, couldn't really figure him out. And he got the win on the day. But I've got a little book at home of all my goals, the life goals, and a lot of them are boxing goals. And getting that England vest was one of my goals from boxing. So I got it that day, so I was happy.
And what was nice was your 50th fight.
Yep.
Was the fight that you became
final,
the ABA?
Yeah. And again, in my little book of goals, 50 amateur bouts was the goal for me. So I got an ABA final, got me England vest straight after. I was happy. I'm happy with my career.
Yeah,
but now I'm moving on, bigger and better things.
Yeah, well, I think what you're happy about more than anything is what you achieved as an amateur with your style is quite hard to do. Yeah. Because you're an aggressive, come forward fighter. And in the amateurs, that doesn't always pay off quite as much. You know, you can hit and move.
I think I remember saying to you, there's nothing I think I really do that's, made for amateur boxing. I am much more suited to professional boxing, but I still got to box for England. I was on the England programme. I won an ABA title. I'm happy I made up with that. Really happy with it.
Rightly so, mate. Are you still working in the shoe shop?
Yep, still working in the shoe shop Friday, Saturday and Sunday. And I coach people one-to-one in here, help out with the kids' classes as well. But it's a good life I've got. I train twice a day most days. Really only work part-time as and when I feel like. I've set it up to make boxing my priority, and it's a good life.
You're 25 now?
25.
And you're in fantastic shape?
Unbelievable, Nick.
Yeah? Is that something that you always do, even if it wasn't boxing, you'd always keep yourself in good shape?
I hate the term camp, because when we got a fight days, absolutely nothing changed for me. I'm eating clean, I'm sleeping well. I'm not out. I'm in the gym every single day. Like, absolutely nothing has changed for me whatsoever. So I'm always in shape. I'm always ready to go.
Well, I presume I mean, I was talking to you last time. It was 10 months ago, but we were talking about boxing heroes, and people that you've looked up to. And you mentioned Tom Farrell, who was here. You were on the patch with him before. But I presume Mason Cartwright, who's just been training with you today.
For sure. Yeah, we train with a lot of unbelievable pros in here, and it's good to be around good, committed people.
But that's what we were talking about, keeping yourself in great shape, being on it all the time.
That's Mason, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a perfect example for you.
Exactly, yeah.
To set for yourself going forward as a pro.
Yeah. That's exactly how I'm going to be. I'm not the type of person that balloons up. I don't drink much. I'm not out all the time. My life is a really simple one, and boxing is the #1 priority, and that's not going to change for the next
and Touchwood,
10 or so years.
Touchwood, if everything goes perfect for you and we can get you the fights and we can get you moving as fast as you want, it can move very quick as a flyweight.
Yeah, definitely.
Very quickly.
There's only about 4 or 5 of us in the country.
Well, no. There's about 6 of you that are brilliant. I mean, the top 10 are all fairly good, but there's actually only probably about 20 in the division. And the problem is there isn't really very stepping stones to get to that top level. And
it's a blessing and a curse, really.
Yeah. Because you don't get those learning fights. Some point, you've just got to jump in the deep end.
You've got to get in there and get the job done.
Yeah. And you might only get 2 or 3 of these learning fights before you have to take a gamble.
Yeah.
But with that background, I was saying before, you must be really proud of yourself, because this gym that we're in, it's developed some great professionals, but it's got some great amateurs as well. But few have done what you've done, being #1 in the country.
Yeah. And I started here. I've only ever boxed for here. I came to this gym as a kid. I grew up in this gym. Been here
got older.
Yeah. Cheeky bastard. Yeah, I've got older in this gym, achieved what I've achieved with the same group of people behind me. And we're going to achieve more as a solid unit.
Yeah, I've no doubt, mate. When I was watching you spar with Jake, who I rate really, really highly, you're nice because, like I was saying to you before, with your size, you've learned to use your size as an advantage and no longer a disadvantage. Yeah. And I presume for your first maybe 20 or 30 fights, that was a hard thing to try and find out. And
100%,
make it an advantage.
Mm-hmm. Everybody goes through the same thing where you find your style and you find yourself as a boxer. But yeah, I did struggle at the start. Everyone was bigger than me, but now I'm boxing a way that it's easy now. I understand that everyone's going to be bigger than me, and I've adapted to that. I've figured myself out. So
people have to adapt to you now.
Exactly that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like that, and I can't wait for that to happen, which is going to be on a Sunday, April the 22nd at Grand Central Hall. Mm-hmm. Got a nice little card on there. I think we've got Liam Williams topping the bill there, and a pack full of young scousers on there, all living the dream like you are. Yep. And will someone be saying 1-0?
1-0. 1 knockout, hopefully.
Lucas, you take care. I'll see you on the 27th.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
For all boxing info, news, and latest interviews, amateur and pro across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.